Thanks for joining. If you want to see this look, keep watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. So, let's get into it. So first I'll be going in and I'll be working on my eyebrows. I normally take a spoolie, clean them up, get all my eyebrows, hairs going into the right direction. And then I begin to fill the sparse areas in, and to make sure they're not too thick and heavy, I sort of spoolie them and get the product spread out. I love the Wet n Wild pencil. It's actually pretty inexpensive. It ranges from between $1 to $2. I get mine from Dollar General. But I love this thing. It's not too dark, not too heavy, and I can use it on an everyday basis. In this video, I will be using, besides a couple of products, I'll be using products that I actually don't use on an everyday basis, or products that I bought that were not the best for me. But I was like, hey, let's make a video with all these products because they look beautiful, but they are just not always lasting. I'm currently right now in the video, I'm actually cleaning up my brows with the LA Pro concealer in the shade Toffee. I actually bought this and thought it would be a good highlight shade for me, but it wasn't. So now I just use it to clean my eyebrows. I've actually learned to reuse products for other things instead of just letting them sit or throwing them away. Next, I'm going to be taking a brush that I got from Wish, and I'm going to go ahead and just cleaning them up and blending out that concealer. And once I'm done blending, most times I go back in and I hit the places that I've either put concealer in or something like that. My son is actually in this video because he wanted to be in the room and watch me record, so you might see him every now and again back in that mirror. Next, I'm going to conceal my eyes, and I'm using the yellow color corrector. It actually came in a bundle, so I actually just have it, but I use that as an eyeshadow base. And it works pretty well for me. Also, I set that with the Peach Kat Von D setting powder. I had bought that, but it gives me flashbacks, so I really don't use it that often under my eyes because it does give the flashback. But I do, it works very well to set my shadows. So now I'm actually using the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I actually don't use it that often. Nothing's wrong with it. I just don't use it that often. I'm actually using, I think, the Cocoa Brown. Yes, in that palette right now because I didn't really know where I wanted to go with my eyeshadows look. But I thought, hey, let's just start off with something brown and deep and then work our way from there. So I am now cleaning off my brush because that color was so dark. Next, I am going in with a purple from the same palette. It's called Deep Purple. And I am putting that on my lids and a little bit in my crease area. And I just have learned to blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm going to go in with a metallic plum, and I'm putting that in the crease and the outer edges to deepen it up and smoke it out a little bit more. Next, I am dusting a little sherbet on there just to lighten up those lids because I didn't want to put concealer on them because I wanted just to have the layers of the colors. Next, because I have a darker skin tone, I actually prefer to use liners that is like greens and blues, because they actually open up my eyes a lot more than using the blacks and dark browns, which make my eyes look smaller. Using green and like more purples and things like that actually open up my eyes. Me and these faces. I was listening to music in the background, so I'm in back there just jamming. Next, I am using a mascara. It's a volumizing mascara, and it's actually made by Black Radiance. It's called Bodybuilding Mascara. I actually like the mascara with the volume that it gives. I just don't use it because I do have oily skin, so it does run sometimes on my skin. Like it makes my under eye dark when I use it down there, so I don't use it that often. And I like my eyelashes to be a little bit bigger. Next, I am priming my skin, and for primer, I'm actually using the CoverGirl True Blend Primer for combination skin. Now I'm trying to figure out which foundation I want to use because the one I thought I was going to use, I changed my mind. So now I'm going to color correct. I am actually using the LA Pro concealer in Beautiful Bronze. This is a product that I love, so it's not one that I don't like. I actually love this. I just don't have a concealer or color corrector that I really don't like. So I take it and I just blend that out with my brush. So some of the products, I don't have products that I don't like in my collection or I don't use on a daily basis. So next I'll set my face, and right now I think I am actually setting it with LA Colors. It's in Natural. And I'm actually just setting down the concealer and primers and things like that. And man, so I actually went in with one product and it was not the right color, so I had to change it out. And I actually used the Age Rewind Radiant Firming Makeup by Maybelline. It's not that I don't like this product, but the issue I have with this product is that it doesn't stay long on my skin because I do have oily skin. So it's not a product that actually is long lasting for me. It'll last for maybe all of 2 hours. And then I have to actually take it off because it'll start to come off. The finish is very beautiful, but it's just not long lasting on my oily skin. I probably think someone with dry skin could use this and it would be the best. I'm actually using the color 360 in Cocoa. And as you can tell, it looks very, very beautiful on the skin, but it's just not long lasting at all. Next, for my concealer, I actually was debating which product to use for my under eye, but I actually went with the Master Conceal by Face Studio. It's actually in 40 medium. That is the one I actually chose to use. And the only thing that I don't really like about this product is the fact that it's really, really light. It was a little too light for my skin, for one, but it creases really easy. So that's one of the drawbacks as to why I don't use that concealer that often. But it is beautiful. But what happens is it's just, it creases so quickly and it's sort of sheer. It gives you, as you could tell, a very light highlight. Next, I am going in with, to set my face, I'm using the Ulta Mineral setting powder, and I'm using it in 3 dark. I'm actually using this one because it combats the other foundation being a little bit darker on my skin. And this is actually really, really light. It was too light for me to actually use, so that's one of the reasons I didn't like this product, is because it doesn't come in a nice shade range. Now I am actually bronzing up my face, and I am using the NYX bronzer, and I'm using Deep. It's not that I don't like this product, but after a while this product does oxidize and it gets really, really, really dark. So that's one of the reasons I don't use it. But the compact is beautiful. It has a mirror in it and it's great. Next, for blush, I'm going to be using another product that I got from Sephora. It is their liquid color cheek ink gel. This product, after I used it this day, I actually liked it a lot better because I figured out how to use it a little bit better. But I feel that it stains my skin. As you can see, it leaves these patches of just really, really dark spots. So it's not something that I would use on a daily basis, or not sure if it's just not for my skin tone. But yeah, if you look like on my cheek right there, you can see brown marks. Next, I'm lining my lips. Didn't really have a lip pencil that I didn't like, so I just grabbed one that I did. Now I'm looking, and I picked out like a few lipsticks and couldn't figure out which one I wanted to use. So I thought I'd just go ahead and put some of that brown and purple and smoke out my bottom lash line, because I'm still trying to figure out which lipstick I actually want to use. Next, I'm going in and I'm placing Buttery from the same palette inside of my tear duct area. And then next I'm going in with a highlight, and I'm actually using a highlight by Kylie, and this one I think is the, because I bought 3 when I got them. Yeah, I was right the first time. It's the Dark Horse. As you can tell, it's very, very, very bronzy on my skin. Like, it's very gold. And it just, I don't know, it sets too bright on my skin. So actually, I don't use it that often. Next, I am going in with a NYX lip cream. And it's the Simply Vamp edition. And it is SVO2. Now, this has the prettiest color, but it's so patchy, and I have to reapply it like every, I guess, hour or so. So that's one of the reasons I don't wear that often, and I drink coffee all day, so that doesn't work for me. And then I don't have a setting spray I don't like, so I just use my old tried and true NYX matte finish. So now I'm going to go ahead and I just pull out my hair. I actually had done a sew-in and I rotted the hair up. So if you're wondering about the hair, leave a message and I'll let you know what it is. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.